Hey guys, we're here today taking a look at the upcoming RPG shooter Outriders and getting ready for its launch on April 1st. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Trickster class to try and find out if it is the right class for you. The Trickster is... Alright guys, what's the point? The Trickster is ridiculously overpowered. There is no way that this thing does not get nerfed as soon as the game launches. It was ridiculous. It wasn't even a challenge. But in all seriousness, the Trickster was super powerful in the demo. However, late game, who knows how the game changes, and if the Trickster will be able to keep up with its ridiculous power output. It is described as a close-range hit-and-run class controlling space-time. The Trickster naturally gets a increase to 5% to its max health, and they gain the ability to acquire shields, and while a shield is active, they get a natural 5% damage mitigation. Every time a close-range enemy is killed, you get 20% of your health, and you gain a 12% to your shield. With such a powerful heal mechanic and shield mechanic, it's important to know what close range is in the game. If we click escape and go to guides at the bottom left, the game will give us basic breakdowns of systems in it and information. Through this, we can learn that close range is classified in the game as anything within 10 meters, making the Trickster reliant on being up close and personal. It's also important to note that the overall shields in the game are equal to your max health, so increasing your max health as the Trickster will naturally increase your maximum shield amount. Shields degrade over time naturally, but will also absorb damage while they are up and reflect bullets from your character. You will see the Trickster's close range definition being very accurate when you begin to look at their skills. All of these ranges I'm about to give you for skills are estimated, since the game does not give us any range indicators in our HUD or on any skills. These ranges are approximated off of tests with various guns and seeing their damage drop off, since we do have an effective range on them. And they were also compared with other class skills. The Trickster's first ability, Temporal Blade, has a range of approximately 5 to 7 meters, and you will see that the range is slightly more than the Blade's animation and actually hits a wide-ranging area. Temporal Blade will deal massive damage to targets after a short delay. It's important to know about the delay with Temporal Blade so you don't hit a target and then begin to shoot it with your gun, wasting rounds when the damage has not actually gone through. And you will know a target has been hit by Temporal Blade because their body will phase out into a skeleton a short moment before the damage is dealt. The Trickster's second ability is Slow Trap. Pulls up a massive dome that slows time in the area of all enemies and all projectiles. A huge thing to note with slow time is that the projectiles will still deal damage to you even in their slowed state. So don't be running into bullets or standing in the same spot while time is slowed thinking you are safe. The third ability the Trickster has access to is Hunt the Prey, a teleport allowing you to travel across the battlefield quickly or take out high-profile targets. Hunt the Prey has an approximate range of 30 meters and might be disorienting to use the first couple times since it does move you to the back of the enemy. However, it does face you to the enemy each time, so make sure you don't move your cursor off them for your first couple shots. The last ability the Trickster gains access to is Twisted Rounds. It will fill your current magazine with enhanced anomaly bullets that will deal increased damage. This ability does not need much description, as it seems to do exactly what it says, and just increases the damage of each bullet by a large amount. Now the Trickster has one clear problem given that it has no ability to fight in medium to long range situations, besides its teleport which simply moves you into close range. Unlike the Devastator, which can increase its close range kill capability for its heal, throughout its skill tree, the Trickster does not seem to have any of these abilities that I've seen. And the Trickster is heavily reliant on their shields, which make them unkillable for a time, but once they are gone, Trickster is actually fairly squishy when compared to the Devastator. This can be combated once the game fully launches and we have full access to their skill trees. Taking some of these perks and enhancements will reduce the speed at which your shields degrade and enhance their overall capabilities and strength. All in all, if you take up the Trickster early, you might feel very, very powerful. If the Trickster maintains this power output throughout the rest of the game, I don't see a possible way it does not get nerfed. So if you enjoy it right now, be prepared for something like that happening in the future. However, it is also entirely possible that the Trickster's overall power slowly degrades as you progress farther in the game. Right now they deal massive damage, and their ability to slow time and gain shields makes them almost unkillable. As we progress to harder enemies that might have more status effect resistance, no doubt their slow time will become weaker and weaker, and things will start breaking through their shields even faster, which is what I'm assuming will happen, requiring you to be tactical with the Trickster as well. But the biggest piece of advice I have for you is don't get adept to the Trickster's power at the moment, since one way or another their power is almost certainly going to be reduced. Hopefully this basic breakdown of the Trickster and its various abilities helped you decide whether or not it is the class for you. I appreciate you joining me for this video. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.